Where is everybody? A, and B. You're here. You're here. The queen is here, so everything is.
That's all that matters.
I'm
And
wondering
Stacy
if
Goldstein
anybody
is here.
wants to move up a little bit. I've heard that we look sparse online. I mean, I know it's true. We're a little sparse, but maybe any people want to move up a little bit? No? Okay. Thank you, Blanche. Hi, I'm Jude. Is this your first time here? Hi. How did you find out about us?
Well, I recently moved here.
Oh, yeah? And you knew about Unity, or?
No, I found out about it online.
Okay, wonderful. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Where'd you move from?
Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. Okay, wonderful. Say hi to Stacy. Stacy, Blanche. Lori? This is Lori. This is Blanche. And that's Pat. And I could name everybody here, but I will not do that to you. How you two? How's it going? I'm just going to ask you to stand up when I do the announcement. It'll be in the first group. Oh, good. You're welcome. ChatGPT. I'll do that. Good.
I love Brady's Christmas.
Oh, good. Yeah, it's really rich.
So far we have, you got it. Is this the bride side and the groom side? The heck? Now we have to have everybody. Thank you.
Don. I guess I'll chance it. It approaches.
All right.
That one's on.
Okay. Well, we have one. We're going to start.
Okay.
Good morning. Am I on? Please stand and join us for our opening song.
Check.
Reenie's mic.
We're Unity. As soon as Reverend Jude comes back.
Do it again.
Check. Check.
Check, check.
You want to stand on my mic? No,
No,
never
it's-
mind.
Yeah.
I changed my mind.
All right, let's do it. Right? Okay, one, two, three.
Thank
it is on, right? You can all hear me? Welcome, welcome. We're glad you are here. Today we are small but mighty. If you're watching online, grab a friend and come to church. Come to spiritual community. I know it's summer, but let's get going. So, once again, welcome to everybody in the room, everybody online. Welcome to all who are here for the first time today. Ricky and Robert have welcome packets. If anybody's here for the first time, I know we have at least one. If you'd like a welcome packet, you can raise your hand, and Ricky or Robert will be happy to give you a welcome packet. That's Blanche, everybody. And this is not your first time, though, right? Oh, it is? What's your name? Hi, Lori. Welcome. Hi. Probably. Well, thank you for being here. All right. I have things to do here. Oh, yes, welcome packet. If you're online and you would like a welcome packet, please email us at admin@unityofstewart.org saying that you would like a welcome packet, and we'll be happy to send you one. As always, we have with us the Joyful Noise Band and Choir, and today our special music features Jen Erickson. In that packet, by the way, there is lots of information about Unity, and there is a form if you take it out and bring it back to the podium. Who's on the podium today? I missed it. And Audrey is on the podium, and she'll be happy to give you a gift if you fill out that form and bring it back to her. And if you just go up to her and ask her for the gift, she'll give it to you anyway. All right. Moving on. This is our board of directors, and today our boardie of the day is Lori Michaud. And if you have any questions that you would like to ask about our community, Lori would be the person that will help you with that. And of course, if she doesn't know or can't find the answer, she'll find it and get back to you. So thank you, Lori, and thank you, the board of directors. And there are our chaplains, and our Unity prayer chaplains are just that. They are here to pray with us, to hold our ministry in prayer, and to hold the high watch for just all of us in our community. And our prayer chaplain of the day is Bertha McManus, and you will know her by her white stole. She'll be in the sanctuary after service if you'd like personal prayer, a joy, a challenge, a gratitude, anything at all. Bertha would be honored to pray with you and to hold your prayer in the highest confidence. Also, or as well as, you can email us at prayer@unityofstewart.org. That's a confidential email, and we will put your prayer in the prayer box. And you could also call our prayer team at the home office at 816-969-2000 if you'd like prayer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Hey, Darren, how's it going? And Darren was up in New York and has come back for a visit. Okay. Oh, just want to say something else. If anybody, I think Richard this might be your last Sunday before you go north. And just anybody else who hasn't fled the nest yet, goodbye and how dare you, and we'll see you when we see you. And as always, every Sunday, we welcome you to join our Joyful Noise Choir if you'd like to raise your voice in song. If that brings you joy, everyone is welcome. And Tuesday evenings at 6 o'clock. And you can sign up at the information table. And you can also talk to our choir director, Doreen Pariba, and she'll be happy to talk to you about what it means to be in the Joyful Noise Choir. And we have a new class, a new circle coming up on the beginning July 2nd, and that is going to be facilitated by Dr. Dave DeSano and Mary DeSano, and I'm going to ask them to so you see that picture up there, but they're here this morning. Please stand up, Dave and Mary. That's Dave and Mary. And Dave is a psychologist, was a school psychologist for many years, retired, you guys can sit, for many years, and he facilitates and teaches meditation. And Mary is a energy practitioner, and what this meditation circle and healing circle is going to look like is that Dr. Dave will be leading a meditation, and Mary, if you would like it, will do some hands-off healing while the meditation is going on. I had a little mini session in my office on Thursday with just Mary doing a healing session. It was wonderful. So here's the thing that you need to know. It's going to start on Thursdays. It's going to be every Thursday, but alternating afternoon and evenings. So the first Thursday in July will be in the afternoon at 1:30 for an hour, and then the next session will be in the evening on Thursday for an hour at 6. There is a sign-up sheet in the foyer for two reasons. It all has the schedule for July and August next to it, so you don't have to remember this. So grab one of the schedules for July and August, and there's also a sign-up sheet. I'm going to initiate texts for that group, and so that if you would like to be texted to be reminded what the group is and what time on Thursday it is, you can give us your phone number. Please print very clearly, and you'll start receiving a text right before July 2nd to remind you of the group. I think that's it for that. There is a love offering, thank you, a suggested love offering of $10 per session. No one is turned away. So a basket will be passed, and you get to decide. All right, I think that's it for that. Thank you, Julia, for that reminder. So we've been studying, or I've been studying, and I'm presenting to you this book by Ph.D. Robin Wall Kimmerer called Braiding Sweetgrass, which is full of indigenous wisdom about ourselves and about our world. And this week we're talking about the spirit that is alive in everything. So when we think about dedicating our service today, I invite you to join me in dedicating our service to just that. Recognizing, honoring all of life, even, and you'll hear about this in the teaching, even those things that we think aren't alive. Our reading, I am wondrously, gloriously alive. I'm going to invite you just to say that with me one time. I am wondrously, gloriously alive. What a gift it is to wake in the morning and greet the new day. I feel full of enthusiasm, alert, and awake to the wonders of the world. I may have plans for the day ahead or feel open to spontaneous happenings. Either way, I carry an attitude of enthusiasm and vigor, eager to give myself fully to whatever I choose to do. The world feels full of color and vibrant energy when I bring my zeal and vitality to it. When I am interested in life, involved and curious, I become magnetic, drawing people to me. I give thanks for another day and for the gift of my life. I show my gratitude by being fully alive. I am enthused and ready to take my place in this wonderful world. And I affirm I am grateful for my life and so happy to be alive. So let's take that deep breath in. Settling into the aliveness that we are, the aliveness in the room, and the aliveness of the world. And so it is. Amen. And as we do, let us affirm our affirmation together. I am wondrously and gloriously alive. And especially this morning, if you're not feeling wondrously and gloriously alive, I invite you to take that in, that affirmation in with a deep breath. And just imagine what it would feel like if you felt wondrously and gloriously alive as we affirm one more time together. I am wondrously and gloriously alive. And so it is. And we're going to prepare for meditation by singing There Is Love.
Like the wind through
And we breathe. I like that. I invite you to take a deep breath and on the exhale, sigh it out. And let's do that again. And one more time. Feeling your body relax. Letting your shoulders fully relax. Releasing any tension in the body. And one more deep breath, if you please. And allow the breath to return to your normal rhythm. And notice for a moment that you're breathing. Notice that mostly we are not thinking about breathing. We're just breathing. The body knows exactly what to do without a single instruction from the conscious mind. This life-sustaining intelligence, quiet and reliable, has been operating in you since before you were born. We didn't invent it. It was just given, just present. And allow yourself to feel that gratitude for this breath, for this life. And now I invite you to allow your awareness to expand gently outward, beyond your own breath, to this room around you, to wherever you are, whatever is around you. Perhaps there are people near you breathing too. You may have a pet near you who is breathing and exhaling in their own rhythm. Different people, different beings, different lives. The same air moving through all of us. We share something essential. Now I invite you to let your awareness expand a little further beyond these walls to all living things that are outside. Trees, grass, birds, animals, insects. The humid Florida air, heavy with life. And right now, without any effort on our part, the trees are doing what trees do, breathing in what we breathe out, breathing out what we breathe in. Now, I invite you to bring your attention to the ground, the floor beneath your feet, and somewhere below that, the earth itself. Soil that is teeming with life. More living organisms in a handful of good soil than there are people on this planet. We are resting on something alive. And now I invite you to allow the words you hear to become the words of your own mind and heart. Knowing this truth, I am held by a living world. I am woven into something vast and deep and continuously present. The same spirit that breathes through the forest breathes through me, right here, right now. I did not arrive to an empty world. I arrived in a community, a breathing, communicating, belonging community. Knowing this, I know I belong here. I am not alone. I have never been alone. I am surrounded by kin, breathing, living, belonging kin. And the world has been in relationship with me every moment of my life. I breathe. I am here, present, included, belonging in the quiet. And as we have entered into this sacred space of community, of belonging, of presence, I invite us to bring into our awareness all of those who are on our prayer list here at Unity of Stewart, and all of those that are in our minds and hearts this morning, any situation, any person. Seeing each one lifted up in community and belonging, in wholeness. And if you'd like to speak names out into this holy place, I invite you to do that now. And releasing all into the care and keeping of the universal spirit, I invite you to join me in knowing this and praying this and claiming this in the name and in the nature of the one presence and one power. And so it is. Amen. Let's sing.
sparkles with me today. Good morning. I'm gonna sing a song by Holly Kluge, and it's called Happy Little Things. And this song was brought to me by my beautiful wife, Stacy, who said, I would love it if you would learn this song and sing it. All right. Don't forget the little things in life that make you happy. Yeah. Don't forget the little things in life that make you smile. Oh, cast your cares aside and think about the things that make you smile. A big white fluffy clouds in a big blue sky. Find as many cloud pictures as you can find. Happy yellow flowers and homemade pie. Oh, don't forget the happy little things. A hot cup of coffee at the start of the day. Driving to work and getting green lights all the way. Listening to the radio and your song plays. Oh, don't forget the happy little things. Don't forget the little things in life that make you happy. Yeah, yeah. Don't forget the little things in life that make you smile. Oh, cast your cares aside and think about the things that make you smile. Going for a walk outside and feeling the cool breeze. Breathing the fresh air and looking at autumn leaves. Holding hands with the one I love, and she said she loves me. Oh, don't forget the happy little things. Don't forget the little things in life that make you happy. Yeah, yeah. Don't forget the little things in life that make you smile. Oh, cast your cares aside and think about the things that Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Jen.
you, Stacy.
Thanks, Joyful Noise. Thanks, Stacy. We're in week 2 of our series inspired by Robin Wall Kimmerer's book, Braiding Sweetgrass. Last week, we talked about what it means to live inside of a giving world whose fundamental nature is abundance and generosity. We talked about Sky Woman falling and getting caught by the geese and landing on the back of a turtle and creating the world. We talked about the morning offering of Kimmerer's dad of pouring coffee, the first cup of coffee into the earth before he poured one for he and his wife. That small daily practice of acknowledging the abundance, that acknowledging what we have been given before asking for anything else. And this week, Kimmerer delves in, and so will we, takes us into the question about who else is here with us? Who else is sharing this bounty with us? So I want to start with a little language lesson. There won't be a quiz at the end, so don't worry. So in the language that Kimmerer learned, the indigenous language that Kimmerer, I'm going to call her Robin. Is that all right? That Robin learned as an adult, it's called Potawatomi or Potawatomi language. Roughly 70% of the words in that language are animate, which means that they carry the notion of personhood, of aliveness, of a who rather than what. So, a bay is a living thing. A stone is a living thing. A tree, a river, a hillside, animals, all people are living things. All are spoken of with the same grammatical care that we give to each other. To the word in English that we use for human beings, a who. However, in our everyday English, all of those things that I just mentioned beyond the people and animals are usually an it to us. Right? Robin, who grew up speaking English and learned her language as an adult, writes about the moment she realized what that difference was and what it might cost us. Apparently her sister had sent her an Ojibwe dictionary, which is very close to the Potawatomi language. And she said she remembers paging through that dictionary, trying to decipher the tiles. It was like a game more than a written thing. She says, but the spellings didn't always match, and the print was too small, and there were way too many variations on a single word, and I was feeling that this was just way too hard. The threads in my brain knotted, and the harder I tried, the tighter they became. Pages blurred, and my eyes settled on a verb, of course, to be a Saturday. Pfft, she says. I threw the book down. Since when is Saturday a verb? Everyone knows it's a noun. I grabbed the dictionary and flipped more pages, and all kinds of things seemed to be verbs. To be a hill, to be red, to be a long, sandy stretch of beach. And then my finger rested on an indigenous word, which I am not going to try to pronounce. To be a bay. Ridiculous, I ranted in my head. There is no reason to make it so complicated. No wonder no one speaks it. A cumbersome language, impossible to learn, and more than that, it's all wrong. A bay is most definitely a person, place, or thing, said the book, a noun and not a verb. She said, I was ready to give up. And then I swear I heard the zap of synapses firing, an electric current sizzling down my arm and through my finger, and practically scorched the page where that one word lay. In that moment, I could smell the water of the bay, watch it rock against the shore, and hear it sift onto the sand. A bay is a noun only if water is dead. So, when you call a river it, Robin tells us, you've already made a decision about that river. You file it under objects, things that exist for our use and for our convenience. You can damn an it. You can pollute an it. You can drain an it and not feel you've done anything morally significant because objects don't have a standing. Objects don't get to matter in the same way subjects do. Who is a completely different story. So here's the question I invite us to sit with this morning. What if the way that we've been taught to think about the living world has been shaping what we're able to see? Now we know this in unity teaching, right? What we believe about ourselves and what we believe about the world shapes how we see it, shapes how we treat ourselves, shapes how we treat our world. And what if we've been missing has been here all along? Breathing, communicating, belonging, waiting for us to pay attention. Robin calls this the grammar of animacy. You know, most of us, I'd venture to say anybody within the sound of my voice, weren't raised with the Potawatomi language. We were raised in a world where the category of who was small and carefully guarded. Humans first, certain animals maybe, everything else filed under natural resources or scenery or the environment, which makes everything a background noise to what the all-important humans are doing in the world. And here's what that does. It separates us in a way that we can't quite name. Because we're walking through a world that's bursting with life. Look around. We live in Florida, right? Everywhere we look, there's life. Everywhere we look. There's hardly a dead season in Florida, what we would call a dead season in Florida. But we've been trained not to see it as community or company, as part of who we are, is in a relationship. The truth is, we need more community. We need technology that connects us rather than separates us. We need neighbors who know our names. Yeah, all of that is true. But what if part of what we're hungry for isn't just a relationship with other humans, but with the living world itself? The recognition is that we have more community than we ever thought we would have. We just have to notice it. We just have to relate to it and with it. We've been looking in the wrong direction. So again, unity has a word for this. I talked about it a little bit last week. It's omnipresence. We talked last week about the giving world, the idea that spirit's nature, generosity, isn't something that happens to the world, it's something that's just present. The abundance in the world is present. We don't have to go looking for it. It's the nature of the world itself. So this week, I want to expand on that because omnipresence doesn't just mean spirit is generous everywhere. It means spirit is everywhere. Spirit is everything. It's the animating intelligence and aliveness that runs through everything. Every living thing, every molecule, every breath. The divine isn't somewhere above creation, looking down, dropping in on a whim. Spirit isn't visiting the world occasionally. It is the world. Here's what I'm coming to believe from reading this book and what inspires me. There is no it. Not really. There's only who, all the way down. And when I begin to realize that, I feel more of a relationship, not only with myself and with others, but with the natural world, with the living world. The Zen tradition teaches Buddha nature in all things, not as a kind of a comforting metaphor, but as a way reality works, the straightforward description of reality. Awareness, aliveness, presence aren't human inventions. They're the way the world works. We didn't bring consciousness into a dead universe. The universe was alive and present already awake before humans arrived. Maybe some of you are thinking here, fine, that sounds good, Jude. That's all good. Kind of poetic, actually. Are we making it up? Is this just something that a culture believes, or is it actually true? Robin spent her career as a botanist, a scientist, peer-reviewed, university-trained, deeply committed to evidence. And she writes about the moment she asked her graduate school advisor a question that, in retrospect, may have been too big for his mind to handle or for the classroom. Why do the flowers asters and goldenrods look so beautiful together? Purple and gold, perfect color complements. They grow side by side in meadows all across North America. And she wanted to know why. And her advisor essentially told her she wasn't being scientific about it. That wasn't a scientific question. He said science is interested in function, in medicine, in mechanism, in what things do. Science is interested in function, in mechanism, in what things do, how they act. Beauty is something else, something you feel, not something you measure. But she couldn't let the question go because it was pointing towards something more real. The way that these two plants in relationship produce something neither one could produce alone. The beauty isn't an accident. It's the signature of a relationship that works. We know now from decades of research that trees in a forest communicate through underground fungal networks. When I found that out about aspens, when I was in Colorado, I did some research on aspens. They have a whole underground network with many hundreds of trees in it that communicate with one another. They send chemical signals to each other, warning of pest attacks, sharing nutrients with trees in a canopy that sometimes some trees don't get shade, so they share that knowledge. They share, when the tree's not getting enough light, they share their nutrients with that tree that's not getting enough light. Come on, right? We know that plants respond to sound, to the presence of other species, to being touched. This is an intricate web of relationship, of community, and mutual care. Now, science would stop short of saying trees are conscious. That's fine. But it will say this: the living world responds, communicates, and takes care of its own in ways that we are only beginning to understand. Something's happening out there that we don't understand. We're just starting to understand that. So, New Thought, unity, and all New Thought teachings has a concept of universal mind, that one intelligence that expresses through infinite forms. So a forest communicating with using its root systems isn't a leap of faith. It's just what it is. It's universal mind operating through this intelligence that's available to the forest. These are the three sisters. It's corn, beans, and squash. And indigenous farmers across North America have been planting corn, beans, and squash together for thousands of years. And they do indeed call them the three sisters. And the beauty of this is that each one gives the other something it needs. Corn grows tall, and beans use it as a trellis, climbing toward the light. Beans pull nitrogen from the air and put it back into the soil, feeding both the corn and the squash. Squash spreads low along the ground, big leaves shading the soil, keeping the moisture in, keeping the weeds down, keeping the whole system cool and stable. It's a mystery, right? It's universal mind at work. It's spirit at work in what we have heretofore called inanimate objects. Our belonging isn't contingent upon whether we have figured all that out yet. Our belonging is built into the design. And when we start to realize that, when we start to realize that everything is alive and it starts to work in us, it's hard not to care. We can't dismiss what we recognize as kin, what we recognize as a relation. We can't be indifferent to what we understand as alive and belonging. We don't have to manufacture compassion from the outside in. We just have to see clearly that we're all related, all things. So here's where this lands in practical terms. The invitation this week is simple. Start noticing the aliveness around you. The tree outside your house is breathing. The plants inside your house, inside your home, are breathing. It's a biological fact. You and the trees have been breathing each other all of your lives. We just haven't really been introduced. I mentioned in the meditation that there's more organisms in a handful than there are people on the planet. This is a scientific fact. This is not nothing. The scientists can't quite agree on whether they want to call it a teaspoon or a tablespoon or a handful, but it's a lot. It's a lot of organisms in this much soil, healthy soil. Either way, I'll take it. The point is that a scoop of good dirt you could hold in your palm is teeming with more life than 8 billion people put together. The water moving through our bodies today has been moving through the world for billions of years. Rivers and clouds and oceans, through all of that, through bodies we can't even imagine. We are made of this world. The boundaries between us and everything else is so much more relational and porous than we've ever believed and known. We're surrounded, we're embedded, we are held by something so ancient and vast than our human social networks. And those networks, as wonderful as they are the tiniest bit of belonging that is ours. The tiniest bit. Robin writes that in the Potawatomi language, you simply cannot grammatically reduce a living being to an object. The language won't let you. The grammar itself insists on relationship. We don't speak that language, but we can practice the perception it offers, the wisdom it offers. We can choose one conversation and one walk and one quiet moment at a time to meet the world as the community of the belonging that it has always been. Everything breathes, everything belongs. The forest is breathing with you, inhale and exhale. We give to it, it gives back what it releases. That's biology. And it's also theology. We are not alone, we have never been alone. We are interdependent, not only with each other. We may think sometimes we're independent, but we are interdependent upon each other, and we're interdependent upon the natural world. We are woven into the living, breathing into the living, breathing world. In this relationship that began when we took our first breath. We are related to everything. We are held by everything. And we are called to remember it. Let's take another deep breath as we breathe into that truth. I claim this for all of us. And so it is. I love this book. It's really a wonderful book. It's called Braiding Sweetgrass. You're welcome. And we're moving on to our celebration of abundance. If you're online on Facebook, those links that we see on the screen are underneath the video. If you're on YouTube, you can go to unityofstewart.org and click on Donate, which is on the top right of the home page. And most importantly, know that everything that you send us, every act of service, every thought of love, every financial gift is the foundation of Unity of Stewart, of course, below spirit. It's the foundation of that, how we get to do this work that we do every week and in the world. Thank you to our consistent givers who help us know that we can transform the world. Let's affirm our prosperity prayer and then our love offering blessing together. In a universe overflowing with the allness of God, all of the needs of Unity of Stewart and those we serve are instantly, constantly, and bountifully met. From every direction, known and unknown, expected and unexpected, our abundant good comes to us now. We are grateful. Amen. And our love offering blessing together. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I give and receive always in love. Let's sing about our blessing. So I want to mention once again the Meditation and Healing Circle with Dr. Dave and with Mary. And if you'd like to grab a schedule and be reminded by text of when those happen, please do that in the foyer. And also, Mary got up last week and talked about the hospitality team. And so we're doing our best to invigorate the hospitality team and remembering that many hands make light work. You could bring something, you could set up, and you could help clean up. And if any of that is on your heart, if you love hospitality, you can see Mary, and she will put you on the list. So thank you for that, and thank you, Mary, for taking this on. I appreciate you. Yeah. All right, there's also a sign up for that. I think that's in the foyer. If not, I think May has it in the office. And as always, there's Tuesday Book Circle with Marlis from 1:30 to 3 p.m. They are on the book You Aren't Enough, let's just say chapter 5-ish. Oh, 8 or 9. Oh, okay, so what Marla said, when there's some people coming and going this summer, as we can tell, and then when they finish it, they're going to start it over. So maybe you might want to wait for that if it's in chapter 8 or 9. Okay. Thanks, Marlis. Appreciate you. We have a couple of kiddos here, but apparently they don't want to come in. So we will. That's fine. They're allowed to make their choice. And let us bless them from afar, shall we? We're going to stand and sing to our children.
3, 4.
We love you. We bless you. We truly, truly appreciate you. We behold the Christ in you.
And let's close with the prayer for protection and the peace song together. The light of God surrounds us. I am light. The love of God enfolds us. I am love. The power of God protects us. I am power. The presence of God watches over us. I am presence. Wherever I am, God